Good morning. Jill here with Hillbilly Jilly's Garden, North Texas garden, vegetables, canning, a little bit of everything. We are headed toward the end of August, and so I wanted to give you a garden update at what goes on in a North Texas garden in August. Here I have some Mexican squash. It's Tatume, and there's another name for it. I can't think of it right now, but you can look it up. Anyway, I planted this about a month ago, and it is doing good in our hot weather. July was terrible. We were hitting 105, 106 days, real consistent, but August has been a little bit more milder. But what I'm going to do with this Mexican squash is I'm going to trellis it up, and I'll show you what that looks like after I'm done. And what these look like is a round zucchini. They get a little bit around the same size of a small cantaloupe maybe, or a small personal sized watermelon. The next thing I wanted to show you is, you may remember that I wanted to keep my bell peppers going through this hot summer, and we have been successful at that. And you also may remember that I shot a video not thinking that these things were going to produce once it got real hot, but they must be liking where they're at, because looky here, these things are still producing quite well. My basil I had growing in a flower pot, and it wasn't doing good, so I brought it out here, and I'm going to have to snip some of those back and let it bush out a little bit, but you can see it's doing fantastic. Here is our jalapenos. We made a couple of videos on how to can jalapenos. We have another special one coming up, so stay tuned. And look at these bell peppers. Man, these things are going. I tilled up a little bit today, getting ready for fall planting. You can see my soil's looking really good for it to have been so dry here lately. I did plant one little old summer squash over there to see if I could get it going, and it's hanging on. That's about it. But anyway, it's very hot here in Texas, even though we had a little bit cooler start to August. And I wanted to show you my cantaloupes. My cantaloupes, you may recall also in one of my other videos that I trellised them, and they kind of died back in July. The heat got them, I think the mold, a little bit of the mold got them, and I think some spider mites. But looky here, these things have really come back, and I think that we're going to be able to get fruit from them probably to the end of October, and so that's what I'm shooting for. But anyway, for these bell peppers, you may be wondering what the heck I'm going to do with all these. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We made some stuffed bell peppers. We did a video on that, and they were delicious. We grow organic. We use non-GMOs. We do not use insecticides or herbicides, and so talk about freshness. We also froze some of our bell peppers, and we did a video on that. If you want to know how to freeze bell peppers successfully for your spaghetti sauces and your soups throughout the year, go back and look at that. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to trellis up this Spanish squash, or this Mexican squash here, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I've got them starting to go up the trellis. I have to come out here probably every other day and start training them to get on up that trellis, and then it'll start to look like a big old bush, and it'll cover that whole tomato cage there that we're using. Got a lot of this chickweed going on. We didn't really have a problem with it until this year, so we're going to be pulling that up. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, we ask that you subscribe to our channel and like this video, and we'll keep you posted on the progress of the garden and on the progress of our planting our fall garden and getting ready. Take care, and God bless.